How y'all doing? It's No Bandit back at you today. Today we're going to touch on security. Security in the joint, security risk. You know, that's all they ever say, right? It's a loophole to lock your ass up in the hole for fucking couple years or send you to a federal prison or charge you on the street, you see. Security risk. That's their loophole, okay? They don't like you fucking with their staff members, right? It's the COs or the staff members. You know, but it takes persistence. It's not easy to get to. You know what I mean? Plus, you're risking your life when you go approach one of these fucking people, right? Because they're not on your side usually. You know what I'm saying? So you approach the wrong one, bye bye you. You're gone. You know what I mean? But I'm a convict, so you got to take that fucking risk to get what you need, right? Because you got to survive. You know, you need people out on the streets doing shit. You need people in the joint doing shit. You need eyes and ears in the joint, on the canine unit and the warden. What's going on inside the prison? You know, are they looking at you? You know, it's all fucking goes together. You know, security. Okay. Anyway, I had a few COs and a couple staff members in the kitchen too on my team, right? In the payroll, right? My boy, Bulldog, right? He come from another prison, skinhead dude and shit, right? Well, he's working in the kitchen with me. I've been in the kitchen 3 years and shit. Well, he comes in the kitchen with me and he pulls his chick in the kitchen, right? Well, anyway, she got a fucking boyfriend at home that's on parole. He's living at her house. Well, she come to find out she's going home, taking his dope, bringing his dope into us, into the prison, right? You know, bringing in watches, bringing in whatever. My boys got her doing this shit, right? You know, but I'm in the kitchen. You know, my boy ended up getting kicked out of the kitchen because, he's falling in love and shit with a fucking stinky ass fucking kitchen worker. You know what I'm saying? They already got a fucking boyfriend at home from prison. You know what I'm saying? He's falling in love. He ain't supposed to fall in love with that shit. He's supposed to use it up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he's got to bring it in dope. You know, I'm the one going in getting it from her from the cooler and shit. When she comes in, I go in there and get the dope from her in the mornings in the cooler because I'm working there and shit. You know, he ended up getting kicked out of the kitchen, fired out of the kitchen. You know, because he's lovey-dovey with the fucking bitch, right? You know, he won't stay away from her and shit. You know, leave her alone. You know, some people can't control their positions, right? So he's kicked out of the kitchen. You know, so I'm the one going in there, taking the notes to her, the love letters to her, the fucking, all the bullshit. All I want is the dope and the money from her, right? You know what I'm saying? To make us live and shit. Fuck the love, you know what I mean? But, I could have had her a few times, pulled her. She took me downstairs in the basement and shit, down in the back and shit. You know, she wanted to do sex and shit with me and do fucked up shit, you know. But I'm standing solid to my boy, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a respect for him, you know what I mean? Not too many motherfuckers would do that, you know. They're gonna get their dick sucked or end up fucking with her or take the bitch from him or whatever the fuck. But if he was a true fucking convict, he would told me, you know what I'm saying? Go get that bitch. Do what you gotta do, to get our shit in, to get our money in, to get our fucking whatever watches, get our money out, do what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Don't fall in love with the fucking bitch, you know what I mean? But she ended up bringing in dope for like a year, you know. We made kick ass money off her, watches, dope, fucking, There's tons of COs going in the kitchen too, because they're going in there checking on shit, You want to get these COs as soon as they come into the prison, the staff members, as soon as they come in, you want to start working on them. Preparation, you know what I'm saying? Because they put them through these fucking drills and shit. Watch movies and all this shit. Don't fuck with the inmates. Don't talk to the inmates. They're gonna try to use you and try to make you do this and try to, go against the system. And they're all bad people and they're all fucking criminals. So you got to get them early on before they get that shit in their brain, stomped in their brain from the fucking system, right? Don't fuck with these. But some are good. But you got to take the risk. You got to risk your life to pull one of them, or you're not going to get one if you don't ask, if you don't try, you know what I'm saying? So I got a couple COs on the payroll, dude's name's Tony, one of the dudes, right? Bringing me in fucking dope. He likes to gamble. He's taking my money to the street, gambling with my money on football and shit like that. He's bringing shit in. He's doing all kinds of shit for me. I'm paying his truck payment, I'm paying his truck insurance, I'm living good in there. I'm paying my mom's fucking rent. I'm paying my girl's fucking cell phone. Motherfuckers weren't sending me shit. I was making my own shit, right? Sending shit to the street. That's a real motherfucker, you know what I mean? Sending shit, helping people outside, not inside begging. Please send me money. Please help me. Don't be a fucking man. and get your own shit going on. Take care of yourself and all your people too, right? But it's all a big fucking security risk in there, right? And it's hard to get these COs and staff members. Most of the time it's kind of unheard of, but you can do it, right? Then the preacher. We had a fucking preacher up in the church. A preacher. He's bringing in dope. He's bringing in whiskey. He's bringing in shit. You know what I mean? It takes the right motherfucker to talk to him and get the shit set up. You know what I mean? Pay him the right amount of money, take care of them. They're willing to do anything for you too, because they're poor too. They ain't fucking rich working in the fucking prison. So you can entice them with shit. They know you got shit going on. I've had COs ask me to fucking hey, give me more some of your money. Give me one of your banks, because I had like 2 or 3 banks full of money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me one of your banks so I can get a bus, so I can look good for the fucking canine and for the warden and all this shit, assistant warden and all that. I'm not giving you none of my motherfucking money. I'm not giving you a fucking bust. So it's hard dealing with these fucking COs and staff members too, because any minute they can get emotional, they can turn on you, because it's all about saving your ass, saving their ass. You know what I'm saying? You need to save your own motherfucking ass, right? But that's how a lot of shit goes down, because you need people on the outside as well as on the inside, and them high positions, on the outside, so they can send money around, get dope, do what you got to do, and the inside, it's your eyes and ears, to let you know if the canine's after you, you're being looked at, or you're going to get sent out. You need these people on the inside with you, makes you a more stronger, powerful force to do what you need to do to get done, right? But you got to keep an eye on the fucking people too, the COs and the staff members and the bitches, because you got other dudes trying to shoot at the bitches too, right? Because they're jealous, they're envy of you, they ain't got shit going on, they're broke dick motherfuckers, right? There's rats and haters fucking everywhere, so you got to keep an eye on the fucking staff members and the bitches too, right? Make sure they stay solid. But most of the fucking dudes knew who we had. That bitch is our bitch. That CO is ours. That COs don't fuck with the certain people that we have on our team. People kind of know that high up people and the motherfucking solid ass people know that. A few, you know what I mean? My boy, he falls in love with this fucking chick. He worked in the kitchen, right? He pulled her. He's the first one that fucked with her, getting his dicks out, getting pussy, getting fucked down in the basement or whatever the fuck. But he fell in love, did the wrong thing. You're not supposed to fall in love. You're supposed to use her for the crew. If you're a convict, you're going to use her for what we need to live, not for your love and all that bullshit. Because she's fucking dude on the street, and she's fucking you in prison. She's probably sucking off 10 other fucking dudes too, right? So all this love shit out the door, right? So he got kicked out of the kitchen because he's all googly eye, won't stay away from the bitch, right? And I tried to tell him over and over, you got to stay away from her, man. They're going to fucking bust you. Don't go around her. Don't go near her until we need something. I'll go get it. I'll be the go-to guy. You stay away from her. Stay clear. So they ended up firing him because they caught him, had his arm around her or some shit in the fucking bakery, right? So now he's up in his room fucking writing notes and shit. Want me to take notes to her every day and all that shit, So he's my boy, so I'm going to do it, you know what I mean? But after so many times, so many notes, I'm telling him, hey, man, you got to stop all this lovey-dovey shit, man. We can't do this shit. We're going to get burned up. We got a fucking big-time operation. Thousands of dollars worth of shit. We're not going to risk it for some fucking love, And she's a fucking fucked up bitch anyway. She had me downstairs going with her to get some fucking material or flour and shit in the basement, but she really wanted to do was fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? But me being a convict like I am, I didn't want to fuck my boy's fucking girl over, right? You know what I'm saying? Since he loved her and shit. But if he was a real convict, he would have told me, get her, man. Get her before anybody else fucking gets her. Lock her down. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have took her from him at any moment. You know what I mean? Because she wanted me. She was thirsty, for some dick and shit or whatever, So, but I played it cool. And some other dudes fucking trying to roll up on her and shit, right? But if he just said, fucking go get her, boy, that's what he should have did. You know what I mean? But these COs too, like I'm up in the hole and shit like that, They do anything for you, right? One time in my cell, fucking, I go down to the kitchen and shit, and fucking this new CO comes in and shit. Well, I know what time it is. He's new. You got to get him before he gets his badge, because they put all this shit in their head, Don't fuck with the inmates. They're gonna use you. They're gonna fucking try to make you bring shit in. They're bad fucking people. All this bullshit. But them people are just regular fucking citizens too. They ain't got no fucking money. You know what I mean? They gotta live. They're poor too. They got situations. You know what I mean? If you can meet their standards and help them a good way of living, and they know you're a solid motherfucker, they're gonna fuck with you too. But sometimes these COs and shit and staff members fuck with the wrong fucking people, you know, rat ass fucking children and shit, don't know what the fuck's going on. Pedophiles fucking don't know what they got in their hand. Fucking gold, you know what I mean? So they're fucking stupid. That's their own problem, but it's all a big security risk. But that's what you want. You want these fucking people on your team. You need some people on your team from the outside, the COs and the staff, you know, to make it good. Peace out.